Great rising, great afternoon. How's everybody? Good to see you all again. It's me again, Empress, Renee, Tasha. No matter what you call me, as long as you call me. Hey, y'all doing? It's so good to be back. Hey, hey. Y'all know I'm silly. But anyway, just wanted to come back, see how everybody doing. How's everybody managing along their journey? And are you staying on your path? Please don't let nobody stop you from walking your path and doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing. I've been thinking about this a lot lately because a lot of things has transpired lately. We deal with things personally, and we have others that are around us or who come to us or whatever who are dealing with things as well. And I've heard the stories, it's getting kind of hard, and I don't know how much longer I can go on, and all the normal stuff. Nothing abnormal. But the thing about it is, it's okay to feel whatever it is that's going on in that moment. It's okay to feel it. Feel it for a moment. Only a moment. Feel it, accept it, understand it, let it go. Don't let nothing stop you from walking on your path. Nothing to stop your journey. Allow nothing to stop you getting to your destination. You know what I'm saying? Let nothing deter you from your path. Let absolutely nothing. House no do. You ain't got no money. You thinking about be still. Be still. Car ain't got no gas. Probably God telling you to be still anyway, but be still. Don't be out here worrying about, some people don't have a car or whatever. Maybe whatever your situation is, whatever situation that arises in this time, in this moment of your life, don't let it stop you, because it's only a distraction. It's only a distraction. For some, for most, it's a distraction. For some, it may be, you need to be still and listen. Are you strong enough? Is your faith strong enough? Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Because sometimes it's not a distraction, it's a detour. Because maybe something there that lies ahead that is possibly even of danger to you, or for whatever reason the Most High may decide to detour you from that. You're not getting off your path. That's just that your path has made another turn. But just stay on it. It doesn't matter. Stay on your path. We all get up and we be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm set out to do. This is what my life is going to be like. We don't know 1 second from the next. But we do know a little bit more if we know that we are studying and we're doing our research and we're staying on our path. We're not letting anyone stop us. Nothing stop us. Nothing get in our way. And a lot of times it's not other people. It's not other places. It's not other things. Sometimes it's us. Sometimes we have to get out of our own way. Sometimes we have to get out of our own way. And it's okay to admit and acknowledge and accept. It's okay. We have to move. We have to stop. Let's be still sometimes and let God do what God does. Let the Creator do what the Creator does, because we're so busy trying to make sure that in the long run we come out on top, or wherever we come out, we want to make sure we're not coming out on the bottom. So, like I said, that's human nature, but we have to sometimes get out of our own way. Because we will really screw some stuff up sometimes. We will screw some stuff up every time, to be exact. Every time. We have to stop and let the Most High do what the Most High does. When He says move, you move. But when He says be still, because He has ways to make you be still. And I would rather listen the first time He asks me or tells me to be still. I'd rather listen and I'll be still then. You know what I'm saying? Versus me waiting to do things the way I want to do them. Because if I do it this way, I can see how that outcome would be. But if the Most High is telling us to do it a certain way, look, I don't quite see how that's going to turn out in my favor. Every time it ain't meant to turn out in your favor for that particular event. Our lives are testimonies. Our lives are testimonies. And we have to be a living testimony. I mean, that's just what it is. We're living testimonies. We're not trying to be idolized, or anything like that. We just have to. We have to play our role. Everybody has a role. We have to go with the flow, and we have to stay on our path. Don't worry about what Sally is over here doing on her path, because that's her path. Now we'll see Sally again, because if everybody's on their path and everybody's doing what they're supposed to do, we're still leading to this one major thing. We're still leading to this one meeting point. We're still going to be right here. That's where we're going to meet up in. But we have to all do our parts. Everybody's part is not going to be appeasing to everybody else. But that ain't none of your business. Let people do what people are supposed to do. Let people do what God told them to do. You don't know what God told them to do, just like they don't know what God told you to do. So let's not even go into those type of battles when we happen to see someone else's situation or looking at someone else's situation. That ain't our business. It's between them and their dad. But we tend to let a lot of things, kind of slow us down. Like I said, a lot of incidents, we'll have to take death, for example. Not being insensitive, that happens. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. You feel what you're going to feel. You accept it. And you keep moving forward. You can't stop. You lose your job. You do the same thing. You feel what you're going to feel. You accept it. You let it go and you move. Keep moving forward. If an illness, a sickness, whatever it is, just know that nothing happens to us by chance. Nothing is a coincidence. And some things we do bring upon ourselves, but it's not going to happen unless the Most High allows it to happen. And then when those things happen and take place, you deal with them then. Whatever it may be. You deal with it, but you keep pushing forward. You don't stop for nothing and no one. You don't stop. You keep going. You keep going. You keep going. Don't let nothing and nobody stop you, y'all. Like I've said before, we're placed in positions now, in leadership positions. And we're being called out to lead. We have to lead the people. And you're probably like, hey man, ain't nobody asked you to come on here trying to lead me, blah, blah, blah. And that's what the problem is. Because of the person that it is. Because of whatever reason, you don't like this person. For whatever the reason may be. You don't want to listen. And you're missing out on valuable information when they give it to you. Because you're so stuck in the flesh. You have to let that go. And you have to get your message. And when you get your message and when you're moving in a Christ-like fashion, if you're moving the way that the Spirit wants you to move, certain things won't bother you anyway, because then those jealous spirits won't even be within you. Those hateful feelings won't even be within you. Because once you get to a certain level, you know that it's all about love regardless of who that person may be. And we have to realize how somebody feel about us ain't none of our business. And how I feel about somebody ain't none of their business. That's on me. So those people have to take accountability too. Y'all better start listening, start paying attention. Everybody talking about how these children out here who are unruly, and they truly are. They out here doing some ridiculous, ignorant crap on a daily basis, and it does not make sense. It's ridiculous. Yep, a lot of them do. I'm going to say it, they need their ass whooped. A lot of them need their ass whooped. But when you whoop them, you need to go and find their parents and whoop their ass too. Because obviously somebody didn't. We waiting on other people to do the things that we're supposed to be doing. That is on our journey. Those are things that are along our path. And those are things that are along everybody's path. Because if you're a woman, it does not matter whether you have children or not. You are a mother. As I stated before, you are the mother of many nations. If you are a man, whether you have any children of your own or not, you are still the father of many nations. We have to behave as so. Stop teaching these children that bullshit is okay. It's not. Stop being afraid of your children, but you won't be afraid of them if you start disciplining them when they are younger. Discipline does not always consist of you spanking your child, but you have to put something positive in your child's brain. You can't have these children around negativity all the time, and they're seeing things that are not things that they should be seeing. And we wonder how they're the way they are, and we expect for them to be better. They're not going to be any better. They're not going to be past their environment, because nobody inside their environment is teaching them anything. And nobody on the outside of their environment are teaching them anything, because we're too afraid. What are we afraid of? We're supposed to go out and teach nations. We're supposed to go out and tell people how it's supposed to be, and how can we not start with the children. But when you get these children, you have to make sure that you talk to the parent as well. Because if not, that's just a lost cause. They just constantly going back to the same old space. After we get done talking to them, they're going back to that same environment. So that means you talk to the parents, and you teach the parents, you lead the parents, you assist the parents if necessary. And then you talk to the children. No, you're probably thinking, how am I supposed to be doing that? Ain't nobody got time for all that, because that's their business, blah, blah, blah. No. It's not only their business. People need to get out of their mess. It's not only their business, because if it was their business, wouldn't nobody know that child was bad as hell. If it was just their business. Wouldn't nobody know this child was out here stealing shit. Breaking into people's cars. Racing up and down the street in stolen cars. Would nobody know that if it was just their business? Because once that child has come outside of their home and started doing things that they should not be doing, and we witness this in some type of way, it's our business now too, baby. It ain't just your business. It ain't just the parents' business. And we need to get out of that and know that us staying on our path is also getting them on their own to the right path. Because if you don't get, we're not going to be here forever. We're not going to be here forever. This is what we're leaving behind. So we have to get them straight too. We have to get them straight too. First and foremost, actually, they're a very important tool in our future, for our future. Whether the tool is going to be an old rusty tool that doesn't work right and possibly break when you get ready to put a little muscle to it, or if it's a strong tool. or two that's willing to go in and do what it needs to, what it was designed to do. That's up to us, y'all. We got to teach these children. We got to tell these children something. Stop being so freaking scared. Yes, they do a whole lot of mess, but all of us have done some type of mess that resembles the crap that they're doing today. If you know that is your, you know what, because I used to be, man, I used to steal them cards, and I'm so glad I got my, you the one who need to be out there talking to them. Now, Miss Mary from the church can't go talk to him because he might talk to her like she crazy, but there's somebody out there who can reach anybody. Everybody is meant to reach somebody. Get on their level and talk to them and reach these children. Put them on their right path. Show them that there is a path for them to walk. Show them that they have a purpose. They're not just here to be foolish and grow up one day and just think everything's going to fall in their lap and everything's going to be easy peasy. That's not the way it goes. Teach them to pray. Teach them to meditate. Teach them to ask God for what it is they want. And teach them to meditate so that they can listen and get the answers that they want. Everybody needs to be doing this. Everybody sees these children. Whether it's one on your street, one in your family. It don't matter. Pull these kids to the side and talk to them. Don't just do it once. Once you pull them to the side and you talk to them, follow up. Follow up. Let these kids know, you know what? My name is Empress. She checked on me. I'm so glad she checked on me. You know, she's thinking about me. Follow up. And when you follow up, they're going to feel like somebody, you know what? I gotta get some act right, because although mama ain't going to say nothing, I don't want Miss Empress mad at me, because Miss Empress don't mean me nothing but good. She came at me cool. She came at me direct and correct. We have to talk to these children. We have to follow up. We have to be involved in their lives. It don't matter if they're your child or not. But if you see that child about to fall by the wayside, you're supposed to reach over there and help. Stop talking about the parent. Then ain't got stop talking bad now. Where is that child's parent? You don't know what that child's parent is going through. You don't know what that child's parent has been trying to do to get help and can't. There's too many single parents out here, for one. I ain't even finna get into all that, but it is. Help these people. There were two parents, and my children had two parents. I still appreciate it when if somebody seen my child doing something they didn't have any business doing, get in their shit. Get on their ass. My eyes cannot be everywhere. The children are going to be children regardless how much you teach them. That they still going to, try to do a little sneak here and there. That's when you got those other eyes. They can snap it right back. Nope. That ain't what we do. That ain't what you do. You know better than that. You've been taught. But we can't say that if we know we have not been a part of that teaching. We haven't been a part of saying, pull your pants up. Girl, go put you some clothes on first and foremost. And realize that you are fucking valuable. You are so freaking valuable, young women. Teach these young women that they are priceless. They're priceless. But they're priceless only to the one who is deserving of them. And the same thing to go for these young men. The same thing. But we can't because if we allow that to be a distraction, we're defeating the whole, we're defeating the whole purpose of just even trying to, what we walking on our path for. Our path is supposed to light the way for those coming behind us. But we can't light the path unless we're making sure that they see They don't even see us walking these paths for them. They don't even see us making these sacrifices for them because they're so busy doing things that they shouldn't do that we are constantly allowing them to do. So in order for them to see the effort that's being put in and all the many sacrifices that are being made so that they can have a better future, period. We have to show them. We have to wake them up. We have to touch these children, and we have to make sure, shake them up and rattle them up a little bit and get them on the right path. Because right now, they're falling by the wayside, people. And we are to blame. I don't care how you feel about it. We are the ones to blame. Ain't nothing wrong with taking accountability. I'm part of that too because I've seen a few of them doing things they shouldn't be doing, but because I don't want to deal with their parent and I ain't got time to be dealing with no disrespectful ass child, I'm just going to look at me and you just shake your head. Yes, I've been that person, but you have to speak up. Like I said, you don't have to go to that child in a disrespectful manner. You put a child to the side and ask that child why. Let them give you the answer. Baby, why are you out here acting like this? However you phrase it. And let them give you the answer. Now, whatever answer they give you, it may be a good answer, it may be a stupid answer. But it's their answer. You let them go on about their way with that answer because they're going to think about it. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you feel about it. Just let them go. They're going to think about Miss or Mr. such asked me that. They're going to start thinking. I don't care how they may have tried to get smart with it. They're going to think about it. Dang, why do I wear my pants like this? Or why? And not to say nobody else ever said it, but this person decided to pull me to the side because people don't like to be called out and ask me these questions. So then when you see them again, you say, hey, how you doing? What's your man? How you doing? You go on, have a little conversation, ask some, a few questions. You go on. But you have to get acquainted with that person, that young person. You have to build a trust in that person. You have to follow up. You have to make an effort to follow up on that child. Any child. It does not matter. Don't just go find somebody out. You can't keep in contact with that person. We got children right next door to us, right across the street from us, right down the street. Like I said, right in your own families. Reach out and put these children on their path. Help them to know, first of all, that there is a path for them to be on. And help to keep them instead on that path and steered in the right direction. And that's physically, you're showing them, you're talking to them, all that, verbally, all of it. But they need to see that too when they see you walk. Don't just go and tell them about how to walk. They need to see you walking in that same manner, that same light. So make sure you stay on your path. And this time, don't just stay on your path. You reach around and you look at these children. You find at least one. If everybody found at least one. And try to be a mentor to that child. Leading that child on the right path. Showing that child that there is a path for them to be on. A divine path. Let me rephrase that. There is a divine path for them to be on. So much stuff will change, y'all. Y'all looking for solutions. Y'all only thing y'all want to do is complain about the problems. But as soon as somebody tell you something about a solution, you act like you don't hear it. Because the whole time we talking about what the problem is. We the problem. These kids out here doing what the fuck we let them do. We the problem. Like it or not, that is what it is. It starts with us, it ends with us. We are the problem. We are the problem. We adults, we are the problem. Because we're going to turn a blind eye to everything. Because all of a sudden, first everything is business because you're sitting up there gossiping about everything. And all of a sudden, when something come down to it to where you can't actually be a part of the solution And then all of a sudden you don't see nothing because now it ain't your business. It wasn't your business when you was gossiping about it, because all that time you was talking about it and gossiping about it and tisking about it, you could have been doing something about it. But that's all I got for you. Stay on your path. Don't let nothing deter you from your path. Put these kids on their path. Show them that there is a path for them, and show them that there is a divine, and there to walk their divine journey path, and to stay on that journey. Don't let nothing stop them, and don't let nothing stop you. That's all I got for you. Boss Lady out. See you when I see you. Love you all. A moving spirit says move. Just like that.